Hey, I wanted to talk a little bit today about accessible showers. So, we just built a new house, and let's talk about more universal design. My husband and I are both 50, so the plan is to age in place. So, we are not aware right now of any progressive debilitating illnesses that we have. We're just trying to think ahead to what we might need further down the road. So the idea was all doorways are 36 inches wide. We have a roll-in shower. So these things are great while we are mobile. And I'll go into a little bit more detail about the shower and how maybe I would change some things now that I've gone through the construction process. But I want to give you some ideas, and I want to talk through some of the why, or give you some more points about what to think about. So we have a glass door here that is about 30 inches wide, which is plenty of room to walk in. And I don't know if you can see, there's also quite a bit more glass. So if we were needing to be in a wheelchair, odds are all of this glass enclosure would need to come down and be replaced by a curtain of some point to make it easier to enter the shower. So the floor has quite a pitch, and this is hard to show because we did not get a trench drain along one side. To help you understand that there is an angle to this floor. It's an angle from all sides, okay? So what difference does that make? You've still got the roll-in ability, but as you are standing in the shower, you have an uneven surface. So this is not a big deal for me with no balance issues right now, but further down the road, this may become an issue. It may make it harder for a bench to be placed in the shower. It may be an issue if you have poor ankle mobility. And if you do the trench drain or gutter drain that's all along one side, you just have one angle of slope to the floor instead of the slope coming from all sides. So from a balance standpoint, even though installation wise, that is a more expensive feature than just the center drain, it may be a better feature in the long run. So I will try and attach a photo of that as well. One thing to think about is the placement of your hand controls and of your shower wand. So you may want to be located inside the shower where you can reach those to your side and actually have some privacy in the shower without having to have a caregiver be the one to always help you with turning water on and off or reaching for the wand. So you don't necessarily want to wind up with the wand behind you. It can be very challenging to build in the future for things you don't need right now. But if you have a good universal design, that means that you've put space and planning, and then you can customize it for what you need down the road. So I will show you our other bathroom and give you a sense of that as well. So this is our other bathroom. Got the yardstick here, obviously with trim, 36 inch. So functionally, a 36-inch door, you know, you've got at least a good 33 and a half, 34 inches of usable space. Believe me, The builder did not want us to have a space this large. The idea being, hey, can't we trim down this space so that you can have more room in your office? But we wanted to make sure that as our guest bath, anytime our parents came over to visit, it would be a lot easier for them to walk in. They're not on walkers, they're healthy. But if they were, or if they were at a wheelchair level, they could still come over for lunch, they could visit and use the restroom. Visitability is also one thing to really think about. Maybe it isn't all about you, but your friend that's in a wheelchair can come over. You have the accessible home that makes it easy for people to visit and be comfortable and be able to use the restroom. So we do have the raised commode, and we have your standard tub bath combo here. So if someone did need to get a shower seat or a tub transfer bench, that would be an option as well, because again, we do not have a hand control in here, but it would be doable to add one on. So I hope you find this helpful in some way. If you are able to start from scratch and meld aesthetics and function with what you need and increase the accessibility, even from a universal design standpoint. You may not need it right now, but it's going to be a lot easier later if you do not have to knock out walls or try and enlarge doorways. It's hard to design for every possible situation in the world, but it's a lot easier if you have more space and you've already been thinking about some of these concepts. Just remember to like and subscribe. We appreciate it.